videos, I want to tell you how to make a strawberry pie that's delicious and naturally light. This is going to be the perfect pie for your spring parties or for family get-togethers. I'm starting with a graham cracker crust, which is very easy to make. These are all the ingredients you need to make a fresh graham cracker crust. You need 10 or 12 graham crackers. You need a 1/3 cup of butter melted. You need a 1/4 cup of sugar. And you can do all of this in your food processor. Here's how it goes. Sugar. Then you take all your crumbs mixed up with your butter and sugar, press it into your pie crust. You want to make it as even as you can. Press it up to the sides. You don't want it too thick in the areas. To get this all fixed, chill it for about an hour before you bake it at 375. That will help you handle it better later. It won't crumble so much when you're cutting it. Bake it at 375 for about 8 to 10 minutes. The nice thing about this crust is you can change the personality of the pie by using ginger snaps instead, or vanilla wafers. Otherwise, it's going to be exactly the same. I'm going to fill the pie with about 2 cups of strawberries. I picked my smaller to medium size, perfectly red berries for this part. All you have to do is cut off the top of it, save that for the compost, cut it in half. You'll need about a pint of berries, either from your grocery store or maybe you're lucky enough to have a place where you can go out and pick them. You may need a little more than a pint because you want to pick the most perfect, the most ripe, the best berries for this pie. Of course, you always need a few extra just to eat. Alright, this should fill up the crust just about right. I have another 2 cups of berries that I've sliced over here. They can be sliced any old way. I want nice red ripe berries for this too. But they can be the odd shaped ones, the big ones, the little ones. And these get cooked. I'll show you how to do that. This is my other 2 cups of berries. They've been sliced. Put them in a saucepan. Turn it on medium high. To this you add 2/3 cup of honey. If you brush the inside of your cup with just a little bit of oil, that honey will slide right out of there. 1/4 cup of cornstarch. By the way, if you don't want to use honey, you can use a cup of sugar instead. It'll work just the same. 1/2 cup of water. Juice of 1/2 a lemon or a lime. I'll give it just a little touch of tartness. You take your nylon potato masher, you have a non-stick pan, and start mashing and stirring these berries together. Another bonus with this recipe is that you can use other summer fruits. Peaches and plums are especially good with this recipe, and you do it just the same. Same amount of honey, same procedure, everything. This is what it looks like as it begins to thicken. It gets a little more translucent, but it's not going to be clear like jelly because of the fruit in there and the honey. After it begins to thicken up, cook it just a couple of minutes more, and this is there. This is ready to put into the pie shell. Here I'm pouring the cooked filling over the raw berries. That's one of the great things about this recipe. You have both the raw fruit and the cooked fruit. It gives a great contrast, great complementarity. Now once this is all together, it's going to have to chill overnight, or start the pie early in the day so that it's ready by evening. You want it to be nice and firm. There you go. It's ready to go in the fridge. Okay, this is not the prettiest pie on the block just yet, but we're going to make it pretty. I have a decorating bag, sweetened whipped cream inside. the large star tip. I'm going to spiral stars of whipped cream from the middle. Let some of that pretty strawberry filling peek out. Plenty of whipped cream. And we're going to plate up a piece. Make it look just perfect. Okay. Now take a pretty little strawberry that you saved with your sharp knife. Cut near to the bottom, not quite. You're keeping this berry whole. It's going to be your trim. I want to span it out a bit. And there you go. There's your strawberry pie. Let's just try a little bit of it. It's good. Just tastes like spring.